almost snapped this morning. Almost, but I caught myself. If you came from a family that had mother or father was really into tough love, like making you do like ridiculous punishments actually for things that you did when you were a teen. 1-855 Bert Show. I've given you guys the example before. My dad was just a no BS guy. I told you that they went out of town for a weekend. The only thing that I was not supposed to do is turn the heater on in the jacuzzi. They leave. First thing I do is turn the heater on in the jacuzzi, invite my friends over, forget to turn it off. They get a bill for $400 or something. And my dad's so mad. His tough love was, I want you to build a ditch from the top of our house down to the creek. And I want it to be 6 inches wide and 2 feet deep or something stupid like that. I don't even know what movie he got that from. So it had no practical purpose at all. He was just so pissed that he's just like, go out there and do manual labor.
Go dig a ditch.
So that was like my dad. So if you had parents that were really into the tough love thing, it doesn't happen often, I don't think, anymore. I see it mostly on social media. If a kid is like bullying somebody else, then the parent will video them walking to school as a tough love thing, which I don't think is real healthy. But I almost had one this morning. It's nothing more frustrating than telling your teen over and over and over again the same thing over and over and over and over and over again, right? If I tell you once or twice, I kind of expect it. But dang.
You're already getting worked up again.
I mean, he can see that the trash is starting to overload. But he will spend every ounce of strength pushing it down rather than just taking it into the garage, right? Over and over and over again. So yesterday he was at some friend's house and he got back and I'm like, hey, when you get home, please take the trash out into the garbage because it's getting close to the top. Well, this dude, he had kind of a party this weekend on Saturday. So he had a whole bunch of friends over and he cleaned that up. And he put everything from downstairs into the trash, but it was way up over the limit of the trash. So he's just pushing it down, and he wouldn't take the trash out. So I had the thought on the way out, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take the trash bag downstairs, and I am going to pour the trash out of the trash can in front of his door. So the first thing he opens up in the morning is he sees the trash. I didn't. Damn, I thought
You'd have got the lesson.
That would have been something my dad would have done for sure.
Mine too.
Good morning, Jack. You were on the Bert Show.
What up? Yo, I love you guys.
Thank you.
So I said this before. Y'all had a little segment. This was probably like 3 years ago. I think y'all did this again. But yeah, my parents took me to the mall in high school dressed up like a baby. It was called Baby Time because I was acting like a baby. Like, literally, they would dress me up in a bib, give me, like, a freaking pacifier, and walk my butt around the mall. Legit.
Fam, how old were you?
Bro, I was, like, in high school. Literally, literally, like, a sophomore in high school. So I'd say, like, 15 or 16 for sure.
Jack, what were you doing that elicited this punishment?
So this is what happened. We went to the bank. My parents were, like, pretty good friends with the people there, I guess. And so they were like, how'd you enjoy your Christmas? Blah, blah. I'm like, did you get everything you wanted? I was like, not really. And they were like, really? Like, you didn't get everything you wanted? So they took me to the mall dressed up like a baby. And like, here's your baby time. And I was like, man, I hate you guys. Like, what is this?
In high school,
that's next level.
Man. Yeah.
That's so funny.
Yeah, that's tough. Was your dad, did he ever do any kind of like tough love thing? Nothing.
No, nothing like that.
That was my dad's form of like, so I have to catch myself because you only know like parenting from what you learned as a kid. So I have to catch myself all the time because there's some real mean thoughts that go through my head. Here is Jessica. Go ahead and put her on hold. Hey, Jessica. Good morning. You're on the Bert Show.
She dropped.
Sam, good morning. You're on the Bert Show.
I have two.
Okay.
One was myself, and I had gone out drinking with some friends, come home, and my parents were mad that I'd been drinking and made me go to work with my brother because he was the manager and work at a restaurant in the kitchen all day for an 8-hour shift. Then my older brother and cousin did the same thing. They were at a graduation party a few years earlier, had been drinking, couldn't get in the front door, so they broke in through my brother's bedroom window, when my dad got up to do yard work and saw the screen laying in the yard, he put two and two together and made my brother and my cousin get out of bed. And until sundown, they were doing yard work, anything from picking up rocks out of the yard, anything my dad could find for them to do, he made them do.
Yeah, it doesn't even have to be any kind of work that really needs to be done. It's just like I think your parents are out of things, right? Like something's got to be done, even though.
Scrub the floor with your toothbrush.
Hey, Jessica, good morning.
Good morning, guys. How you doing?
Good, thank you. All right, tough love.
Okay, so this was my kid when he was in high school. He was acting out, not doing his homework, not turning them in, and I got a call every other day from their teachers. So one day I went to his room and I cleaned up the whole closet and took all his shoes, all his clothes, and I put them away. And I went to Goodwill and I got him two of the ugliest pants and shirts and the ugliest tennis shoes. And that's what he was going to be wearing for a whole month to high school until he get his stuff together. He did. And then I still have those just in case. He's a grown man, so I will have those until he gets his own kids to do that to them.
Did he wear them for the entire month?
Yes, he did.
Wow.
Stuck that lesson out. Good for you.
All his clothes on my bedroom locked. So, yeah, he had no choice.
Yep. Okay, I get it.
The Bert Show.